So I think I only have about like one or two black and white 1 matches left on my computer that's like recent that I still want to upload. And then after that, you guys will be getting your black and white 2 fix. So, you know, I figure I'd get these out of the way first and then we'll move over completely. But anyways, hey guys, well, we got a match here today against ChristianJamesReyna. Obviously, OU, because that's mainly what I do anyways. So let's get into team preview. I'm using that one team with a Scarf Tar and those things. His team is, like, he's got 3 dragons, and then he's got no steals to support it, so it's just kind of weird, but, I mean, otherwise it's kind of standard, I guess. I mean, he's got Chandelure and Hitmontop, and then the Milotic and the 3 dragons. It's weird, but it can work in a sense. It's just going to be really weird to see him get it working, but, threats on his end, obviously Haxorus is probably going to be annoying, and then just the dragons in general, like, once T-Tar and Scizor are gone, they can wreck through my team, so I just got to make sure I keep a decent eye on them. And then there's that Milotic, which I obviously don't have much super effective against it, and if you don't have anything super effective, it's a bitch to take down, so I got to watch for that, and make sure I can get Breloom's proper footing in to take it out. And then the rest of his team, I mean, Hitmontop I shouldn't have too much trouble with, and Chandelure shouldn't either, so not really too concerned with most things. It's just his general hitting power that'll annoy me, and then that one walling power, but otherwise I should be okay. But leads on his end, I honestly wasn't sure who he was going to lead with, so I just said, fuck it, let's go get Sand up first turn with T-Tar. So that's the game plan. He leads off with Hitmontop, and I'm like, oh, well, this is a great matchup for me. Like, I don't think I could ask for a better matchup, right? So I just decided to switch right out, because I know I don't want to take close combat. I know I can't take him out with anything, so going to Latios, who can easily take a close combat, and if he decided to Toxic or something, I wasn't really going to be too bothered by it, but at the same time, I was more fearing the close combat, so going to that, and I know he's going to switch out, so I'm just going to go for a cover to get some health back and get back up to full for the most part, so that I can be useful. But he goes into this Milotic, and I figured that he won't go for Scald right off the bat, so I think it's safe for me to just go to Breloom and not have to risk a burn happening. So he's actually going to go for Ice Beam, which I'm like, okay, I can take that on special defensive. That'll be fine. And he gets a lot of damage off. And at first I thought, oh, that's a crit. Alright, I'll be fine. So I'm figuring, okay, I got hit by Sandstorm first, meaning that I will go first. So I can just go for Spore, put him to sleep, and, yeah. And me not paying attention is, like, really important to keep in mind throughout time, because if I noticed that it wasn't a crit, probably would help me out a lot. But here, just gonna go for Seed Bomb, get some damage off, and hopefully not have him wake up and do too much more to me. But I go for Seed Bomb, does a bit over half, even with the Marvel skill, so I'm like, wow, that's nice. But he goes for another Ice Beam, and that'll take me out, and I'm like, wait, what? It took me out? So, you know, stupidity on my end, what can you do? But with that down, I now have nothing else that really wants to come in to try and kill it, so I figured Latios should be able to, well, obviously Latios outspeed, but even though I'm Expert Belt and not, like, Life Orb Respects, I should still be able to take it out with a Draco, which I do, which is awesome, and it dies, so my Milotic's out of the way. But now he's going to go into his Latios. I don't want to go into Scizor just yet, and I know T-Tar can take at least one of any move from Latios, so I'm just going to go into that and take a Draco Meter, and judging from that damage, it's probably Specs, so I'll just have to keep that in the back of my head, but, I decided here not to Pursuit Trap him just in case, like, he wanted to stay in predicting me to do that, but he decided to just switch right out to Hitmontop, and I just went for Crunch, which, honestly, like I said, Latios isn't going to be that huge of an issue anyways, as long as I still have Scizor and T-Tar, which I do, so it's not going to be that huge. But he goes in, or I'm going to go into Swampert, just because best thing I have to take a close combat right now. Well, then again, I could just go into Latios, but I was like, let's go to Swampert. But I see how much close combat does, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe I should just kill off the Hitmontop right here. Rocks aren't going to be that important to me, so I'm not going to bitch and moan if I can't get him up. So, just going to go for Earthquake, and since he's at -2, because he randomly close combated me again, that'll easily take him out, so that is pretty nice right there. So now he's going to go into Latios, and I'm like, okay, well, Swampert, you can just die, and I can get free switch into something. So he goes for Dragon Pulse, and it leaves me with 4, and I went for Stealth Rocks. I'm like, oh, well, I guess to get Rocks up then. So that is kind of nice, but now he'll just kill me out with another Dragon Pulse, but makes me wonder if he's actually Scarf or Specs, but for the most part, I really don't care, because I know Scizor can take it no matter what, and can take it decently, so I can just go into that, take the Dragon Pulse, and then kill him off with a U-turn, or if he decides to switch out, None of his Pokemon really want to take a U-turn anyways, so it'll work out in my favor to get that U-turn off. So, yeah, take him out, and I'm going to go into T-Tar, because I thought, okay, none of his guys really want to switch into this thing, so I might as well have it out. But he goes in Kyurem, thinking, hey, I'll outspeed and take it out with something, but I guess he didn't get the hint yet that I'm Scarfed, so go for Stone Edge, which luckily hits, so I get to take him out with the Stone Edge, so that's pretty nice, and Kyurem goes down. And now he's going to go to Haxorus. Don't really want to risk it right here, because I kind of want to keep this thing for the Chandelure that's back there. So I decided, alright, let's go to Latios, predicting Earthquake or Brick Break. I should be able to take at least one. Well, obviously I can take an Earthquake, and then Brick Break I can take. But he predicts that and goes for Dragon Claw, and that obviously takes me out, because I am a Latios, and he has a Haxorus. And then again, I couldn't take an Earthquake as a Mold Breaker. I forgot about that. Well, logistics. But I'm going to go into Scizor, because I figure, okay, let's just Bullet Punch, try and do as much damage as possible, because I figured he was choiced at this point, so figured him locked in a Dragon Claw wasn't really useful to him, but he goes for Earthquake, which shows that he's probably like Lumberry or something, but I take him out with the Bullet Punch, so that's no huge issue. But now he's going to go into the Chandelure, and I'm just going to Bullet Punch because I'm locked into it, and I just want to get a free switch to T-Tar. If not, I can just go into Infernape and start HP Icing. Yeah, not my best idea, but he goes for Flamethrower just to take me out. I know T-Tar can easily take a Flamethrower, and even if he burns me, I can easily kill him with Crunch. So I go for Crunch, take him out, that's a match, and he wasn't Scarfed, which is why I said Flamethrower burning me. But anyways, yeah, that's a match, so GG, ChristianJamesReyna. Yeah, that was stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, Black and White 2 matches will be coming up soon. Just need to clear up my stock, really. You know, might as well upload it if I got it, right? But yeah, OP part up later, blah blah blah, etc, 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 etc. Comment, sub, and later, guys.